Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the lounge. We are doing a special stream tonight for one of our supporters, which obviously you guys know I don't do names because their business is their business, and if they take that trust in us to respect their confidentiality, then that's what we're going to do. Um, every day we go through things and sometimes we don't realize some of the things we do. I know that sounds kind of silly, and you'll better understand here in a minute. Um, I guess a better way to put it is sometimes we do things and we don't realize that we're not actually doing things for us. Does that make sense? How many people that might be listening now, or maybe a week later you're listening to this, but how many times do you catch yourself, whether it's in one day or a week, doing things, automatically just doing things, and it actually not even be for you? And obviously, I'm not talking about if you have kids, that is a responsibility, and that all falls under the same thing. Do for your kids is just as important as doing for yourself. As a matter of fact, doing good for your kids, that is doing good for you. So, um, but I'm talking about other people. How many times do you catch yourself doing things in your life and you look back at it and you realize you're doing that because of somebody else? Guys, I used to do it all the time. I still catch myself doing it from time to time. One thing for some reason that a lot of people, even myself, I'm guilty on this too, care about what others want us to do. How many of you is going through that? How many of you can look back at what you did yesterday and say that you did everything you did was for you and your happiness? Now, I understand it because we all, it's not hard to do that. It it really isn't. Sorry guys, I was sending out a notification to some people just in case. Um, I hope that this stream can be something that people can look back on and say, that helped me or that woke me up. There are times that I've even went back and looked at some of the speeches I've done, and it's like it's helped me. It has helped me, because again, we go through life and we get so busy, caught up in doing everything, making sure this is done, making sure that's done, making sure that this is taken care of and that's taken care of. And then we look back and we say, I did that, but that wasn't even for my own good. And I'm not saying don't do good for others, because I think it's important that we do good for others. But I think that you should come first. Now, we've got a person that they've been so busy doing for somebody else while everything in their own life slips away. Opportunities, jobs, chances, dreams. And if you've done that, if you have, if you've caught yourself doing that or you feel like that there's no use anymore because you've wasted all your time because of other reasons, don't look at it that way. Just start doing for you. Pay attention to what's important. You are important. And the way I see it, if we can't do good for ourselves, then how are we ever going to do good for somebody else? I mean, there's a lot of people out there that expect you to do what they think, to change your life around their opinion, or to change your looks around their opinion, or to not buy this, but buy that because they don't like it, or don't go there because they don't like it, or, ooh, you eat that? Don't eat that because they don't like it. I'm 100% guilty of doing that. I've done things so much in my past, that is, to where I was doing it to please others. To be honest, it's been these last maybe 3 years where I stopped doing all that and I started doing for me. Should I have waited that long? Probably not, but I did. But you can't look back on what you messed up on or what you didn't do. Don't look back at all. Look forward and do what matters to you. Do what makes you happy. That is the true key to success, is it not? You being happy is what matters. And if anybody's going to tell me I'm wrong, then show me your evidence behind how I'm wrong. It's time for you to take control of your life. And this isn't me doing a speech of telling people that they're bad or that you're bad or anybody's bad. I just hope that it can even wake people up to start looking at what makes them happy. Tell me this. How many relationships do you see where the guy or the girl or the other half, let's just do other half because it might be, whatever kind of relationship. But let's just say the other one says, do this, do this, do this all the time, and they do it. How many relationships do we see like that? You ask somebody, hey, you want to go out to dinner and hang out with the friends, Friday night? Let me ask such and such. I don't know if they'll let me or not. Right? You see it all the time. The true test is when you change that and you tell your other half, your spouse, or whatever you want to call it, you say, no, I'm going to go do this. Tomorrow, I'm going to go do this. And those that like to control, you're going to have fun seeing what the reaction is going to be. They're going to be like, what in the world? Wait a minute. Did she just tell me that she was going to go do this? Who does she think she is? You know, guys are so good at controlling women. Is that not true? How many ladies out there agree with that? I know I'm a guy and I'm saying it. Sorry, dudes, but I'm just speaking the facts. How many guys like to control the relationship? Tell them when they can leave, tell them what they can do, tell them what they should wear, tell them what they should drive, tell them what they should eat. Ladies, listen up. Take control of your life and do for you. And it's not going to matter if you do that. If you do that, if you make that change, right? It's going to be the true test to love. Because they love you, they're going to still be there. They're going to get over it. They're going to get over it and say, you know what? She's right. I need to be letting her control her own life. I don't know why it is people think control is part of the relationship. It's not. Control is just a policy that was put into it. Not in mine. If I get in one, if I get in a relationship, no. It won't be, oh, well, she can't do this or that. I'm not saying that I don't think you should communicate and say, hey, tomorrow I was invited to go do this. Do you have plans? Because that's a lot different than asking. Just ask yourself next time how you feel about asking your other, your spouse or whatever. Just ask yourself how you feel about having to ask if you can go do something. And someone would be like, "Oh, but I love him." You can love him without being controlled, right? And don't worry for the good guys, because I'm getting there here in a minute. Just hold on. I mean, come on. Let me make sure I got something said here right real quick, folks.
Collapse video. Button. Connect to the internet. You're offline. Connect to the internet. Connect to the zero. Full screen. Track position. Less than a second of less than a second. Video play. Collapse video. Button. Collapse video. Something is missing. Something is top 10. Stop in the book. Stop bullying. Upload. 2000. About. Channels. Tab 4 of 5. About. 2000. Uploads. Heading. Stop bullying and raise awareness. 82 views. Notification. Twitter. Now. Like. Selected. Home. 2000. Selected. Home. Tab 1 of 5. Selected. Video. Playlist. Channels. Tab 4 of about. 2008. Uploads.
Hold on, guys. Let me check something.
YouTube. Active. Closing YouTube.
I want you guys to think about that for a minute, though.
Page 3 of 5.
Think about it.
Ghost, Amazon, credit, YouTube, I had rate, YouTube, 36 new items.
The one thing I hate seeing is
Video, button.
people controlling other people in their life.
Levi's registered your account, button.
Drives me crazy.
Button. Payment, get YouTube, time watched, my channel, button.
Drives me crazy.
Button. Lounging with John, 2018, uploads. Stop bullying and raise awareness, 82 views, streamed 3 hours ago. Stopping the bullying and raising awareness. Top 10 intro templates 2008. Something is missing, we can figure it out. 64 views. Little boy goes blind and starts over. 34. YouTube. 36 new.
I don't get it. I need to see something here because for some reason this is showing. Well, that's all right. I'll share it later. Let me see something. There we go. Let's just see. But it just, I don't understand why it is that people feel like they had to have permission to do something that makes them happy. Right? Let me fix something real quick, guys. Hopefully it'll let me. Hold on. Come on. For some reason. I was hoping let me go to settings maybe to let me do this. I don't know. Um, all right, here we go. I'm going to share this because nobody's getting, I'm sorry about kind of going off topic there for a minute, but all right, there we go. Hopefully close that. All right, so let's do this. Let's see. Hopefully that is the right link that I want. Well, let's do this. All right. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to restart this, guys. So if you watch this one, just go to the next one if you're watching this at a later time. Well, there we go. We got two people here. So let's just see if we pick up more people. If we do, then I'll just leave it. But here in a couple minutes, if we're still at a low number, then we will restart the stream. I didn't realize I started it private. Silly me. Silly me. But I'm talking about tonight. Let me see something, guys. All right, this is what I'm going to do. So those of you that are going to stick with me, just give me a second. I'm going to restart this with the new title because I feel we could get a lot more people. So you guys stick around. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. Okay. I love you guys. Just give me a minute.